Okay, I have a battle with Yeahitschris from GameFAQs, and here we go. He leads off with Gliscor, and I lead off with a Typhlosion. When do I ever not? Anyway, use Eruption, and this is an obvious one-hit KO because Gliscor's got poor special defense, and Typhlosion's just a beast. So, yeah, relatively easy kill right there. And I have an advantage 6-5 lead. And then he sends out his Vaporeon, who uses Surf on me, but Registeel is an amazing wall. So I T-Wave the thing, knowing that the only status move he has would be Toxic, but then he roars me away to my Gallade. Now, I don't see any success with the Leaf Blade right now, so I send out my Registeel back out. And then he sends out a Cradilly, which is usually very frustrating, almost always frustrating to deal with. And he's just setting up his barriers, which is just annoying. So I just wanted to set up the rocks, and then I switch out to my Regice, and then I see Rock Slide, and I'm like, oh. But then, it does nothing. So, good for me. Now I'm going to Toxic this thing, because that's like the best thing I can do at this point. And then he Toxics me. So we had the same thought pattern there. So we're both getting poisoned. And I see that he probably only has Rock Slide, so I switch out to my Scizor. And he's going to set up his barrier again. And I figure that I could Sword Dance up against this guy and probably sweep his whole entire team. So I get started with the first Sword Dance. And then, yeah, that's good, because now I have +2. And I figure I could do it again, and he might just try setting up barriers. But he switches out to a Gyarados, which takes some hefty damage from Stealth Rock. But I was going for the Sword Dance, but I know Bullet Punch isn't going to do anything, because I have +3 right now, and even with that, I can't KO a Gyarados right now. So, unfortunately for me, so I go for the U-turn, and I'm lucky I survived there. And it does a nice bit of damage, like killing it. Awesome shot by Scizor right there. And I just send in my Cyanide because Cyanide can basically deal with everything he throws at me at this point. Especially Gengars. Gengars are no problem. Especially when I don't have to worry about a Sash. Because now I can take this thing out, no problem with the Psycho Cut. And yeah, going well for me so far. Then sends out the Vaporeon again, which I hate dealing with. So I'm going to switch out to my Registeel. And he gets a Parahax, so no biggie. Luckily that Paralysis has come in handy so far. Now I just go Ice Punching because I don't really remember. But as soon as he sets up this Wish, I was like thinking he's probably going to pass it on to something that might be like ready to sweep me. So I go for a T-Wave, because even if he didn't switch out, it wouldn't have really made a huge difference if I went for a poorly placed Thunder Wave. But I T-Wave the incoming Lucario. Now I explode knowing that a close combat will kill me. And I was hoping it would die, but Registeel's not that good on the physical attacking position. So, yeah. And then gets a Parahax. So I'm going to Bullet Punch, and that's going to take out the Lucario. So that was good. And my Cyanide, Steel Knight survives by like 5 HP, and I'm just going to superpower this thing. Although I should have used Bullet Punches, probably would have been stronger. I don't know. I killed it. That's the most important thing. I was going to die from Life Orb anyway, but I was able to take down the Cradilli, and that was the end of it. So I just send out my Ice Guard because I know Vaporeon's left, and I have Thunderbolts, so I figure that should pretty much end the game for him. And it does a nice chunk, more than I actually expected. And I kind of expected one of those people who weren't gonna like just try and kill me with crits or something. I was expecting like a Wish Protect and then try and attack and stuff like that. Because it's not like it's poison, it's paralysis. It's not a huge, like, crippling status right now. I mean, if it was poison, you have like 8 turns and you're done. But paralysis, you can have all the time in the world. Like, perfect example, my Ivy-Mo battle. And if you haven't seen it, Sceptile Pones, while he's paralyzed, it was crazy. So you should see it. And I seismic tossed this thing just because, I don't know, I thought it'd be cool. And that's the end of the match, so good game. And yeah, please comment, rate, subscribe, join Midnight Moon, and yeah, you know, the usual. So, see ya.